Hello, my name is Don and welcome to episode 18 of Motorsport Manager on my channel with ZRT Autosport. First bit of bad news is Alex Barbosa does not wish to renew his contract. I'll try it again, he still wants to leave. It's understandable, he's a 4-star race mechanic, he could get a job in a higher championship. Elsewhere, drivers all under contract, everyone else is under contract. Sergio Valdez is getting sacked after what was a horrific season. Now it does say he's outraced Mia in every race bar one. Sorry, I assume there was one they both crashed out on, because that only accounts for 9. No, they didn't crash out on both, so I'm not sure where the other one is. Maya certainly outraced him twice because Valdez had 2 crashes. One went 30 seconds in front. Cost $2 million to terminate his contract. If we skip ahead just a couple of weeks, that will be free. So what you're going to see here is absolutely everything apart from me. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you my whole thought process on everything. So prize money for the season is 12.35 million. I was hoping it'd be nearer 13. Manager of the season is me, Yeeha, and Laura Ingledew is driver of the season. And the Lucatelli racing car, that's the team that just came down. So we'll skip ahead to pre-season. Rules changes, spec engines, of course we had to abandon an engine. Eastwood have gone up, Ozu have come down. Ozu, the last time, I think they came down the last time I'd done this and they were sort of mid-table, so I'm curious to how they get on. And Spirit have gone up and McNeil have gone back down, so they couldn't stay in the World Motorsport Championship. We've got idle guys right now. I'd sort of started doing performance of just random parts, but it was fairly pointless to be honest. So we're going to design the new car now. Car design unlocked, yes we'll go to that, but I want to have a look at this new driver first. Born leader, action averse, so doesn't like overtaking, and he's addicted to video games, so yeah. So I think if you'll see now, yeah, it's still 2.1 million, but that will go to 0, and that will go to 0 as well. So I'm just not 0. It'll reduce for Valdez, and it'll go to 0 for the other lads. So we've got 22 million to spend on the car. So I think we have to go for the most expensive engine here. That +7 is just massive. So does mean worse fuel efficiency, of course, whereas that one would give us better stars, but the +7 base stat modifier I think is just too good. I think we're going to go for the weak here. What's the difference? Yeah, it's like point of a star to point of a star for $1 million. I'd rather have it on improvability, to be honest. I'll change that if it, no actually sorry, yeah. And I'll change that if it's an issue at the end and we've got plenty of money left over. So we've got tyre wear, I want to be good. I'm not that worried about tyre heating, so we're going to go for the most expensive one again. And again, it's tyre wear I want. So this is going to cost us 15.8 million. There is cheaper ways of doing it. How much difference does that make? 'Cause that's 2 million. Not a whole lot. Let's go for that, the cheaper one here, just to save a couple of million. You'll make quite a big difference. Not really. What's the expensive one? This one. Oh yeah, so that was slightly better, but the base stat modifier. So we're just going to go this way. It's going to cost us 13.8 million, which is a lot of money, but it's fine. It's only most of what we got in prize money, so that's positive. Has it changed at all? No. Has it changed yet? Come on. Barbosa's to 3. You're still 2.1, so it has changed. Right, let's start looking. Jean Sadur has made the move to Predator. That is interesting. She'd have been one of the drivers I would have been interested in as well, but she's gone to Predator sadly. I'm not paying 3.1 million to terminate her contract. So first of all we need a race mechanic, so let's go through my favourites. Now what is Barbosa good at, because that will trim some of them down. He is good at performance and pit stops and chemistry, but that's irrelevant. In fact, he was a bit wasted on Valdez because of Valdez's issues, wasn't he? So, performance. Let's have a look at Alexa. Great. Are you going to be interested? Yes, you are. So, back just now, we're going to come back to you. What are we paying Valdez? Barboza even. We are paying him 66,000. So, Alexa, great. She's also American, which is interesting because we're an American team. And 5-star potential. So she's actually got better potential. So wages are important to me. So I think, what's the most I can offer? 89,000. So I think let's offer her 59 to start with. She prefers a long contract. I like her already. Signing on fee. You want a nice signing on fee. Tell you what, what's the most I can offer? 150. So let's start with 90. Bonus size is important. So I'll give you, that's the most I can offer again. 90,000. I'll give you 45,000 if we finish on the podium. Oh, let's skip ahead. Brake supplier breakthrough. Tyre heating +1 for 2.5 million. Not interested. I'm not paying 2.5 million for tyre wear. Pay driver 70%. Okay, I'm going to add you to favourites because that was the next thing we were going to do. I meant to actually do it in the last, before we skipped. So, Balcazar, 65%, not a pay driver. So, I think there was another pay driver that was similar in ability to Kumar. Who was it? You've got 100% marketability, so you're definitely in with a shout. You're also American, which gives bonus points to me because we're an American team. Was it Renew? Yeah, so this guy is consistent. He's got better feedback. So, Renew, or who's that? Kumar. Kumar. Compare. Right, so let's compare Renew with Kumar. Compare favourite Kumar. If I can find her. She's got to be here somewhere. There we are. So they're both pay drivers, 245, 204. So he pays slightly less. Both 30. She's got a bit more stars. So she's better at braking, better at cornering, smoother, worse at overtaking, which is important for this series, of course. Better consistency, better adaptability, worse fitness, worse feedback, but better focus. So I think we're going to go for Kumar. Yeah, let's see if we can get Kumar. What's Valdez on wage-wise? He is on 422,000 per race. So, Kumar, where are you again? Who's the other girl I said I liked? Was it Harry Webb? No. It was a female, wasn't it? It's an American female. Maisie Jones? Yeah, it was Maisie Jones. So, compare with Kumar. So, she's not a pay driver, of course. So, braking is better, cornering is better, smoothness is worse, overtaking is better. Worse consistency, same adaptability, better fitness, better feedback, worse focus. I kind of want to go for Maisie Jones because she's American, but I think the logical choice is Kumar. Unless you're a pay driver. No, you're not great marketability either. You're at Garuda, so I'm not even going to try. In fact, I'm going to take you off my favourites because you're at Garuda. Same with Sophie Sevilla. I'm looking at scouted rather than favourites. Would help if I looked at favourites. So, right, WF 87% marketability. What's Kumar again? 70%. That's with a +5. So 65%. So maybe it does drop us down a little bit on that. I suppose we could go for the other pay driver who was at he's slightly worse, wouldn't he? Renew, and replace Maya with him. Compare with Maya. clear selection with WMC, no. My driver's Maya, so he's better at braking, better at cornering, less smoothness, better at overtaking, more consistent, more adaptability, better fitness, better feedback, better focus. So okay, we're going to approach both and see what we can do. Although he's wanting a lot of wages. What is Kumar wanting wage wise? She's wanting a lot of wages as well, but she's not interested in wages, so let's see if we can lowball her. She prefers a long contract. Signing on fee isn't very important, although see if we can get her lower wages. I'm going to offer a bit more on that. Bonus size isn't very important, so if you win, again, I'm going to give you a bonus if you win, just to try and sweeten the deal of 36,000. So, she's 70%. Where is Renew? Did you say wages were important as well? Yeah. And you're not paying that much either, so I don't know. Prefer a long contract. We'll see. We'll see if we get them. In fact, you know what? I'm going to lowball you just a little bit and see if I can give you a bigger signing on fee. And bonus size isn't very important. Again, we're going to go for first and just try and sweeten the deal and see what we can do. So this is Alex Gray, or hopefully our new race mechanic. So she's unhappy at virtually everything. Okay. So I'll just max out the sign on fee and I'll increase the bonus size to 81,000. We're on last chance as well for Alex Gray. Kumar's negotiated. Just the wages that are an issue. Right, so if I do that and that, would you be happier? We'll do that just to sweeten the deal as well. Just trying to force this hand a little bit. I expect this will be a renegotiation as well. Volkov. He is 71% marketability, fearless, crazy, and a club goer. But you can't get any mechanical relationship because he's crazy, so we're not going near Volkov. Contract renegotiation. We already maxed that as well, Sai. Right, 312 maybe? Would you accept that? This will increase our wages overall with drivers, but would have 2 pay drivers. Well, 3. So we need to do all the maths on it, that make sure it's profitable. Barbosa's contract's elapsed. We knew that was happening anyway. Proposal with Alex Gray. She's rejected it. Bollocks. Okay, retract the offer. C was my first choice as well. So Alex Gray was there. Your reliability. Won't get Kai Gosling because he won't be interested, I don't think, although he's reliability. Maybe sneak Danny White here? No, I thought that. Nestler maybe again, maybe try and sneak him. Nope. They're obviously in higher championship, so he's already got another job. You just couldn't have signed them 2 months earlier, Kruger. Gave us some money. Twat. So, performance, Fazong. In fact, he has reliability as well, he can do both. He's interested, so let's see. Wages are important to me, so let's offer you 74,000. You prefer a long contract. You want a nice signing on fee, so let's go for 90. Bonus size is important, so we'll go for third, and we'll go for 54,000. Kumar's negotiated again. I don't want to go much more than that, to be honest, and I'm already maxing out pretty much everything else. I guess we have to go to that. He's negotiated again as well. Okay, well, we're going to take that back down if we're offering you that kind of money. And you've rejected as well, so you want more there, so we'll max that out. We'll max that out and go to that. We'll just get rid of those notifications. Kumar's accepted. Okay, so Kumar is on slightly more than Valdez. Let's compare them as well, actually. So she is on slightly more than Sergio Valdez. She's better at braking, worse at cornering, more smooth, worse at overtaking, more consistent, same adaptability, better fitness, better feedback, and better focus. So the contract offered, comparatively, is 25,000 more, 25,000 more, sorry, per week. But she brings in 245,000, but she's only got 70% marketability, so we're gaining per race about 200,000 on this swap. So over the season we'll get our money back for sacking them, and hopefully we'll have a better driver that doesn't crash into walls. So we will sack Sergio Valdez. In fact, we're maybe saving money on bonuses actually, because she only hits a bonus when it's first even. Valdez for some reason has a qualifying bonus. Obviously he was a driver here before we joined the team. 2.5 million that cost us to do. She's delighted to sign. He's unhappy. This trade, I don't think, not this trade, this trade I don't think's worth it, because this is 400,000 more. And it's less per race, even though he has a better driver. So I'm actually considering just retracting that, although he's got 89% marketability, so my marketability is going up though, so although is that because of charity work or something? Yeah, it's exactly charity work, so that would go back down to 10%, so it's difficult to see. Your marketability is really low as well, but you pay more per race. Let's see if there's any other options for drivers, to be honest. So we've got Barnaby White, who we won't get, so why am I even looking at him? Perez, 71% marketability, non-pay driver, so I want to really replace Maya with a pay driver, to be honest. Balcazar isn't. Sofia isn't. Vial isn't. Dalyutev isn't. Jones isn't, but she's got that 100% marketability, of course. Jean Sador we can't get, but is, which is frustrating, because obviously she's not interested now because she's just moved. Renew's the guy we've looked at. Esme Murphy, 90% marketability, not on pay driver. 48% marketability, slightly better than Maya, I think. So clear selection, Maya. So 2.5 to 2.71, so pays more. Better braking, better cornering, better smoothness. Similar but slightly worse overtaking, better consistency, less adaptable, better fitness, same feedback, better focus. Let's talk. Nothing's very important to you actually, is it? So first, give you that bonus. In fact, I'm actually going to do that. Prefer a short contract, okay. Not keen on that, but whatever. Gaston remove. I don't think this is worth it, to be honest. Just because of the amount of money we're paying him compared to what we're paying Maya. Kong wants to go back to the drawing board, so I guess we'll just give you one more because you're neutral. Contract renegotiation for this other driver. Guess we go with that, which wouldn't be much more than Maya, so we'd still be gaining money per race on last season. Whereas with the last setup, I don't think we were. Contract offer expiring. Deadline 22 hours. We're not going to get an answer off her in 22 hours, are we? Joy Zerva. Zerva, even. It's kind of frustrating because I want it to be a profitable change rather than a negative change. When we're going to be paying more, I need it to be worth it, if that makes sense. Maya, I don't think is ever going to see out that potential. She's not great at looking after anything. So I guess we're just going to retract this offer, to be honest, because he's obviously now peed off. Fritz Kyung. Right, so we've got a new race mechanic, and he comes. 4-star potential, similar to Robert Dunbar. And he's on a 35-month contract. He's slightly more expensive than what Barbosa was. But again, 3 greens, Barbosa had 4, and I think 3 of Barbosa's were I think 3 of Barbosa's were 20. New chassis is coming along. Tempted to try and build that design centre, but I'm so focused on this right now and I want to have money. Players tell me you've accepted. Negotiation again. Okay, well, tell you what, I'll go to 311 and that's it. If we don't get this, I'm just going to keep Maya. Because otherwise it's going to be expensive. Said we should get that today. Looks like she's agreed though, so yeah, I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to work out exactly how much it's worth, just so it doesn't take up too much of your time, and we'll come back and we'll sign this contract, I think. Okay, so I'm just bringing you back. We're going to cancel this deal with Tally as well. She is a slightly better driver, but she's going to bring us in 271,000 for the cost of 311, compared to Maya's 252 to 71 cost. Maya's going to have 10% marketability because she's got plus 20 right now. But what I didn't notice is I thought this was 48 base, but she's got plus 25, so she's actually only going to be a little bit improvement on marketability of Maya. And she's got trucking champion as well, although I think that's permanent. So she would be about 23%. Maya's going to be about 10%, but is that really going to make much of a difference here? Anyway, I don't think so. So let's just save the money that we have, and we'll stick with Maya. So we're going to actually just retract that offer. It's a shame. It would have been nice if I had a completely new driver lineup, but I think this is the right decision overall. I'm trying to think as well about building this design centre. We're going to have, it will cost 8 million, so it'll be 2 million, 1.8 million in the 1.2 million in the red maybe. Yeah, 1.2 million in the red. And when's the car design due to be finished? The 4th of the 3rd to the 15th of the 3rd. So yeah, okay. Upgrade time. It's going to take us a full year to recover the Sergio Valdez sacking with the pay driver situation, because Kumar costs more, but it's like an extra 220,000 per race. We've got it for 35 months, so we'll get 2.2 back over the season of 10 races for having her in the car. I think she's a slightly better driver, and in general Valdez was peeing me off with his crashes. So fuel supplier breakthrough, I forgot about this. Fuel efficiency +1. No thank you. That's only 700,000 in the red. Fuel efficiency, let's have a look at the car. It's 2-star, which is good enough for this level. It proved it last season. It's 80% fuel in, I believe, and the tyres aren't even doing that. So I don't think fuel efficiency is really that important. So I think we can just save that 1.5 million. And we're going to get our livery edit. I was kind of hoping for an improvability option. It's not came up, obviously. So livery, again, I'm just going to go away and do it. I would have done it with you, but I'll hum and I'll haw, and it's just not going to be exciting to watch. So we will come back with a new design shortly. Okay, so we're back. I've decided to re-add the white this year, and I've gone for design 1 with the black Tretinary. To be honest, I'm not 100% happy with how this has turned out, but I don't know, I wish there was kind of like design mods available, but the workshop isn't available right now. So that's what we've gone with for season 3. Hopefully it'll look nice on track. I think it looks okay here, not perfect. I did consider going with the one that I used for the original time I tried to record this series, and I did like it on track, but the black just blends in so much with the track that it put me off. Yeah, so we're not getting another offer, sadly, so we cannot get our design facility upgraded. Talking of scouting, will we have drivers to scout still, because that are unemployed anyway? Yeah, sort by team. Thank you. Or have we managed to scout everyone that was unemployed? Because I don't think we got through our scout list last year. Apparently we did. Oh well, I guess we start just scouting everyone that's unscouted then. We won't get a lot of these drivers, but we might as well just tick them off the list. We know William Evans is pants because he's starts at Predator, and there's so many series about Predator, so I know his exact star rating, but so that should be every driver that is not scouted already now getting scouted, and that should be comfortably done this season. Nope, there's some more further up the queue. Again, I don't expect to get any of these guys. But we might as well just tick them off. Oh, there we go. That should be them all now. Either grey or yellow. And pre-season testing. Let's see how far we are behind this year. Hopefully not too far. We've not even put in a lap time yet. Kumar there in 6. 5 seconds off the 2 seconds off the pace, sorry. Is the Predator doing a better time than us during pre-season? Although neither of our engines are delivering full power. Are we actually slower than a Predator? That'd be embarrassing. I forgot to actually put my parts for this year on. So suspension we are second best, brakes and acceleration we are third best, engine is obviously spec this year. Kind of tempted to take that 2.11 million and go for fourth as our target. Let's see how much can we improve things. So got our brakes, got our engine, and our suspension actually improved again. Let's sort the reliability out first. So reliability, we will do gearboxes and suspensions first, because they're the two longer ones to replace, if I remember correctly. Or actually, we won't do the worse suspension, and we'll do the better brakes. We'll improve that one, that one, that one. Move that all the way to there, because I just want that to sort of trickle up. Kyung, you were good at performance. Please tell God, tell me you were good at performance. Yes, you were. You're maybe slightly better at reliability than Dunbar though, but Dunbar's awful at performance. Actually, you're the same, so that doesn't make a difference. So let's see, part wise, this is where we need to go. So we've got 25 plus 25 to max. We've got 15 to max plus acceleration and plus acceleration. So, and then 25 and 30. So this goes to 256 to 290. It's 281 to 290. So what I think we'll end up doing is this one, and these three for next year, and try and get these three for this year. But that takes us to 256 and whatever, plus 20, because we'll just be using this for part of the time. Brakes we're going to struggle to upgrade again this year. That's a nightmare. Might actually be worthwhile taking the risk on one of them just to be able to unlock the double for next year, really. I'll be done 5 days before the race, so that might be worthwhile doing first, because that's done after the race. Suspension, risk again there, risk again there, so we could get a fairly meaty upgrade this year on suspension, for next season even. I'm going to start with the brakes though, because we can get this done before the race, so that goes to 338 of 329. Yeah, so this is the one we'll have to go for first. Build the part, please. I'm going to gamble on fourth. I think fourth's achievable this year. If I get sacked, I get sacked. And this series will end, and I'll start a new series, unless I get a good job. That might be sort of where we're at. R and R. Yes, I will pay that. I have learnt my lesson from Sergio Valdez in the first season about going for the other one. She's got a big boost, so now she's 2.5 stars. So she's at the same level as what the other driver would have brought in. That would have been a lot more expensive, would have been. So, marketability. Again, we never got our press HQ invitation, did we? That sucks. We're going to take you off reliability and put you on. And we're going to brakes, we're going to switch that to that car and that to that car. She's now happy. Overall comment green. Brakes are now 5th best in the league with the 2nd best suspension, 6th best gearbox. What's not this, the next race, but the one after's gearbox. So gearbox is actually the most important early on. We should have gone for the gearbox for that reason. Go for the gearbox now. So this is only 25 to max. It's 256. Is that what we currently have? Gearbox wise, no. 244, but it can go higher. So guess we go with that. Or do we just go for the riskier one, just for the quicker upgrade, and then do that one and that one next, or that one and that one? I am not sure. We've never had a part banned yet. Well, I don't think we've put a risky part on the car yet. Let's go with that. Because it's only a short-term measure, this, so let's gamble. And again, I'll just take us up to the next race, and then that will be the next episode. So they have built a staff centre, that's fine and dandy for them. We've got our design centre building, that will take 14 weeks. But it will make us produce parts fairly a bit quicker. Which will mean this will come in a bit more handier. Not really got enough races to justify it just now, because obviously we lose money every time we build parts, although with no engines to build this year might help us out. I will end this episode here, people. I hope you enjoyed. A like and subscribe if you do, it would be appreciated. And I will hopefully catch you for the next episode, which will be Black Sea in the first race of the season. How's our reliability looking? Those brakes aren't looking the best. I was hoping I'd get a bit more than that. Nonetheless, it is fine. I will catch you next time, guys.